Arthouse is a collaborative installation I created in the summer of 2025. I invited people from all over the world to come and paint in the townhouse my grandfather built 100 years ago. Here at the very entrance of the art house, drawings by my grandfather. They're basically sketches on his favorite vintage yellow paper. These sketches are probably 50 years old. I mounted them very, very simply. And these are portraits, and this is kind of a sweet parable. Okay, so this is the bath. This is my grandpa. Grandpa absolutely loved fishing. My brother was telling me stories of he and grandpa going fishing, like hand in hand, going to the river, setting up all the fishing rods and fishing. So the fishing theme was in a lot of my grandfather's drawings. I apologize to grandpa. I couldn't mount his portrait. It was supposed to be way up here, but the house was built with very strong concrete, so I couldn't drill the hole, and that remains to be done basically. Okay, so here's basically a drawing which was created by one of the participants this summer. It's called Dive into the Deep Blue. So this is a little bit about the history of my grandfather, who he was, what he had done. This is a sketch, a plan of the house. This is a document about grandpa buying the land. This is my grandfather at a business meeting where he brought my little aunt. So she basically called in sick to school, but the story is that this picture was in all the papers the next day, so she was busted. My grandfather was also a secretary of the Manufacturing Association. He wrote absolutely beautifully. His handwriting was out of this world. And this is a letter my grandfather wrote to his second wife. I'll make a video about this letter some other time. So this is my grandfather with his first wife and my real grandmother. All right, so let's just step back. So this is the beginning of the staircase. This is the bath. We'll come to the bath once more, but I just want to show you upstairs first. Okay, so this is a little bit more about the history of the house. This is my grandfather in the 80s in the house. This is where his store was that burned down. Okay, so here is something very interesting. This is a drawing of Veliko Trnovo, my hometown, and where the townhouse is. Basically, the art house is in a town called Veliko Trnovo in Bulgaria. And it's absolutely incredible place with a lot of history. it is considered to be the city of kings. So here's a little write-up where my grandfather, who was a royalist and monarchist, wanted to gift a historic hill, a historic fortress in the town. He wanted to gift that fortress to the Bulgarian king. That happens in 1937. Of course, there was a debate and the gift never happened. Anyways, so this is me drawing a little bit kind of a composite drawing of the Tsarevets fortress in the city. This is the Tsarevets fortress in Veliko Trnovo. I made a one-day quick drawing of it. So this is the fortress wall. This is a famous tower where they cut off the Byzantium emperor's head. And this is the church, which is a museum right atop the hill. Okay, so this is a drawing by Arthouse participant. It was absolutely an amazing piece. This piece, as well as this one, was created by two girls who came in to visit from Paris. They said they were studying in Paris STEM disciplines. They're not actual artists, but they are indeed artists, judging by their skill and deep thoughts. So this piece is called The Doors. And she was saying that, in her opinion, every door is basically a door to a new world that you step into. Every day you open the door, you step into an unknown and unexpected world. Alright, so this is the staircase going up. Alright, so this is right in front of me is the art studio right here, but we have a small kitchenette because every artist needs sustenance. So we have like fridge and coffee and stuff. Okay, so there's a drawing which is a collaborative piece which was created over basically 3 months, maybe 2 months actually, over 2 months, with people from all over the world adding their marks. It's really interesting piece. I have photographed it and have it on the Arthouse website. And it's got a little title, Draw Anything, the night is long, and this paper draws itself by morning with soft fingers. I basically devised the mounting myself, and I brought this paper on the plane from New York City. They don't have that kind of paper here. Alright, so this is the art studio. Actually, one of the art studios in the Arthouse. You know, of course, beds. These are paintings and intarsia done by my grandfather. This is basically, these are views of Veliko Trnovo. And this is the entrance to the fortress. This is a little drawing done by me. Okay, so here's the town itself. So there is a little bit of resemblance. There's the fortress in the distance. There's a beautiful view. I'm gonna close the window now. Okay, great. All right, so we go back to the art. So this is This wall piece was done, I think, over a month. So this is all various people drawing little pieces. And you have to, it's like a little bit of a rabbit hole, because you have to actually look some of the pieces assigned. So this was a girl from Brazil. Various people added little touches, which is very, very cool. You know, there's a little bit. This is a piece of china. If you really look at it, this is actually like an ancient Chinese ink painting. So there are all kinds of hidden pieces in here. And even sunflowers. Okay, so this is the painting manual. You just simply draw, write anything you like. Okay, so this piece right here is a song. Somebody came in here and they were really inspired by the art and the house, and they composed the song. I actually have a video of the song of them performing it. It's so awesome. It's called the Best Arthouse Ever Song. The Best Arthouse Ever Song. Play joyful and with love. I can't read notes, but I have uploaded the video on YouTube actually, so you can look at it. Right, so this was a little design by somebody from Romania. It's really cool. All right, so underneath here, actually there is a hidden piece. See, there's a hidden piece. I didn't have time to find space for this piece which is underneath. So what I did, I simply mounted the new paper over it. But this is very, very interesting piece. I have a picture of it on the Arthouse website. It's basically questions submitted by children from all over the world to a couple of art and theater practitioners who came to visit and created this mind painting. All right, great. So let's just check out the balcony and the view really quickly. All right, so this is the balcony. It has a lovely view. There's the mountains. We have a fig tree, a giant fig tree. And of course, there is the fortress and the famous Tsarevets Hill. Right, great. It's really beautiful, especially at sunset when the city is like golden. All right, great. So let's go downstairs. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a tiny project called Shakes Sharpie. I asked people to draw in the complete works of William Shakespeare. And honestly, I think a few people managed to overcome the fear of defacing a famous work of art, but very, very gingerly. I think there's something here. I'm not sure if I can find it. I have to bookmark it, but I think it was where the Macbeth was. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Not sure if I can find it. Anyways, I can come back to it some other time. All right, great. It's hard to find. Anyways, it was a meaningful intervention, but only very few interventions actually happened. Okay. All right, so we are going back down. These are quick murals of Veliko Trnovo I did myself. Alright, so these drawings are by my grandfather. These drawings are called Bulgarians. Some more drawings and sketches by my grandfather. This is actually my brother, 10 years old. My other sketches, okay? So let's go to the bath. There's some interesting things in the bath. Let's check them out. Okay. All right, so this piece is called Surrealist Ablutions. I'm sorry, washing machine is going on. All right. So this is from the song People. The best are, however, welcoming with love, inspiring us with trust. Da-di-da-di-da. Some drawings. So I asked people to design or draw a bathroom tile, especially while they're showering. So I guess people just responded to it. I did not expect anyone to do it, to be honest. So they're little Sharpies. See that somebody drew a little meme guy. All right. Some stuff. Okay, some orange. Somebody really wanted an orange juice early in the morning. All right, cool. So this is my studio and also living room. This is my very simple iron bed. Not thick mattresses. I absolutely hate big beds with mattresses. I live very simply. I have just an iron bed, nothing else. These paintings are by my grandfather. Also more paintings by my grandfather. All the small works are by my grandfather. Intarsia. And this down here is my Mars Valley painting. The Mars Valley needs the blue sky. It's a work in progress, but I'm now working in the studio. So there's a terrace here, very nice. It's really beautiful when it's sunny. Yay! This is the studio up there. All right, great. Okay. So we'll go into my studio now. It's the kitchen over there. And this is my studio, aka a place where I could do whatever mess I like. All the big papers that I brought from New York City. And this is the blue sky Mars. It's drying and waiting for me to decide whether to do any of the blue puddles. I'm going to do blue puddles, like water stuff, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. This is my self-portrait, which has been going on for about 15 years now. So now I'm starting a new drawing. And that's basically it. Live long and prosper.